proud to say you're my hometown.
The flu, shingles, pneumonia, tetanus, adult RSV. These are some of the vaccines you shouldn't wait on. At Graves Family Pharmacy, we offer walk-in vaccines, no appointment needed. It's quick, convenient, and handled by people you trust. Protect your health, stay ahead of what's next. Just walk in and get it done.
Graves Family Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy for prevention and protection.
McMinnville, Tennessee.
Come on in and see how good it feels.
You'll always be treated right when you arrive at Ed Rogers Chevrolet with the new Chevrolet Am vehicles, plus a great selection of quality used vehicles. At Ed Rogers Chevrolet, there's also an outstanding service department, proud to be family-owned for over 50 years.
So come on in and see how good it feels.
Get that great feeling of saving money today at Ed Rogers Chevrolet in Sparta and EdRogersChevy.net.
Why don't you head over to Chicken Chef and enjoy a fresh made-to-order meal, or choose from the all-time favorite like the Chicken Nugget Dinner. Stop in for breakfast, order right off the menu with sausage, gravy, fresh homemade biscuits, or try their delicious tenderloin, egg, and cheese biscuit, just to name a few. Whatever your taste buds call for, you're sure to find it at Chicken Chef. They've been serving Warren and surrounding counties for over 40 years. Stop in today, Chicken Chef on the Strip in McMinnville. You can call your order in to go at 473-5020.
From the WBMC studio in McMinnville, Tennessee, you're listening to Town Talk with your host, Raven Young.
And Rob Nunley.
What is up, Warren County? What's up, McMinnville? I hope you are. 'Cause it's time to get up, gang. Welcome into Town Talk. I'm Rob Nunley. Raven Young is on her final day of vacation. She's been enjoying New York City, but she's going to be back tomorrow. And I got to tell you, as much fun as we poke at young Raven, kind of missing her around here. Be glad to have her back. She adds a lot to the show. And to be frank with you, Connor, the studio could use a little cleaning up.
Yeah, it's
we're kidding. We're kidding, of course. Raven doesn't clean the studio. Somebody does. Sometimes you come in and your stuff's just gone. But we'll be happy to see Raven back tomorrow, and she can regale us with tales of the Big Apple. She can tell us just how big the apple is and whether or not she took a bite, and if she, in fact, could make it there. Because you know what they say. If you can make it there, you can make underwear. You heard his sultry baritone coming out of the mic just for a second, a minute ago. With me in the booth, as always, is the lovely and talented Connor Winton. Connor, how's your morning going so far this morning?
not too bad. My windshield wasn't frosted, which was great.
Oh, your windshield wasn't frosted?
Was not.
You must have gotten up a little later than me, or maybe the sun comes up a little earlier over on your neck of the woods, because mine was frosty. Had to use a little of the de-icer because I decided I would sleep in today all the way to 6:35 as opposed to the usual way too early, in heaven's name.
Yeah.
Decided I'd go ahead and get in.
The for anyone out there who's late to wake and doesn't want their windshield to be covered in ice, you know what you should definitely use to clear that frost off?
I want to know.
Boiling water.
No.
Yeah.
Let's not encourage that. I think that's bad for the glass, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Really, really, really
Yeah,
bad.
it'll shatter immediately.
Yeah. The windshield cleaner seems to work. But I even get antsy about that if it's really too cold.
If
it's cold, like if there's a thick ice that you need a scraper for, I just get antsy. I just wait, let the defrost do its business.
You can use a scraper. If you are going to use water, make sure it's not hot because you will bust your windshield out. And I can guarantee you don't have to worry about ice anymore if you don't have a windshield.
True, but it makes for a cold ride into town. Yeah,
for someone who had their driver's side window busted during single-digit temps.
How'd that happen? Did you pour hot water on it, or
no, it just busted.
Jealous boyfriend came over and put a fist through it, like Schwarzenegger.
No, it got bound up somehow in the track, and which was funny because it happened like the week before after I just replaced it. and it shattered into my coffee.
Oh, that's the worst.
We
The Armada, which has been come to known as the gigantic metal Ebenezer that's sitting in the end of my driveway. The driver's side window just wouldn't roll up or down. You had it about halfway.
Yeah, because there was one day it started to rain, and I came to you.
Everybody always comes in, hey, your window's down. Yep, sure is. Anyway, that's enough of our car window troubles. If you're getting out this morning, if you ain't made it out yet, go out there and crank that pace because you're going to want it to be a little warmer than it is now. It's in the 20s in the nursery capital right now, but as we'll find out when we talk weather later, it's going to get up to ridiculous again for January. Yep. I don't understand. I'm just going to report this. This is what I was told by people that claim to be weather experts. If this actually happens, I can't explain to you why. But we're going to welcome everybody in that's joining us on good old-fashioned terrestrial radio, AM 960 WBMC or 97.7 FM on the FM translator. Anybody that's with us live on the Facebook or on the Radio WBMC 97.7 Facebook page. Hey, hi to everybody on YouTube, or even if you're using the WBMC mobile app. It's amazing, Connor. You think about this radio station that turned 70 years old last year. Can legitimately be heard worldwide now if you've got the right format to do it. You could be in Wellington, New Zealand, listening to me and you blather on about how cold it is, and make sure you crank your car up, and be hearing it at the same time that people on East Main Street are hearing it. It blows my mind.
It's supposed to be lovely in Wellington right now.
Is it? Well, maybe we should head that way.
They finally got their hobbit problem under control over there in New Zealand.
Was it a problem?
It became one, yeah.
Well, they're small.
They're
you don't notice how many of them there are until there are too many.
They don't show it in the movies, but apparently they're clothing optional type people.
Are they?
Yeah.
We should get the Bigfoot guys in on that.
I know.
Maybe that's where the 3-foot pygmies come from. The Bigfoot guys told us about that day.
No, those came from...
they're hobbits.
From Diddy's basement.
Oh. So they're 3 foot tall for another reason altogether. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, enough of that about Diddy. Gee whiz. Hey, don't forget, as always, every single day, and I know you haven't forgotten, and I'll tell you why I know, we give away a prize for a birthday winner each and every day here on Town Talk.
Oh, we do.
The prize Monday through Friday is dinner for one at Chicken Chef. Not Chicken Chef, Captain D's. I stand corrected. A great little seafood place, Captain D's. All you do is this. You go to the Radio WBMC 97.7 Facebook page, and you scroll down, and sometime around 6 o'clock this morning, a post was made. It just has the big WBMC logo, and it says, calling all birthdays for today's date. You go into the comments. You got a friend, you got a relative, your mom, your kid, yourself that's having a birthday today for January 13th. You just pop that name right in there. I write them down. Then we pick a random number at the end of the show, and we draw one, and they win dinner for one at Captain D's, a full meal. And I know that most of you guys know that because there are already double-digit birthdays on the list. We also take anniversaries. At the end of every week, we give away dinner for two at the Chicken Chef. So don't forget to get those birthdays and anniversaries in there. Later on today, we're going to have a good show today, Connor. Later on today, we're going to have some Main Street news. We've got a whole lot of it that we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about the big announcement from yesterday from a former district attorney. We're going to be talking about the Warren County Fair. I know
talking about the fair.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the fair. Don't you worry, never fear. The story about the fair is already here. There's a big deal going on. There's big deals going on with them this weekend. We're going to be talking about all kinds of news. We've got some weather. We've got all manner of foolishness, I'm sure, that Connor and I can get into. And at the top of the hour, after the 8 o'clock break, we're going to have Director of Schools, Dr. Grant Swallows, in to talk all things Warren County schools. We're tickled to have Grant come on with us every month to keep us updated on what's going on with the school system, because a lot of you guys that are listening this morning are in the process of getting some small version of yourself ready to head off for school. So good luck to all of y'all with that. And hey, don't worry, kids. You'll get another break before you know it. But yeah, we're gonna have Dr. Grant Swallows on after the top of the hour, and I've got a few things I want to talk to him about. including like the letter grades
Yep.
that came out for the different schools in the system, and some issues, not issues, that sounds negative, but some concerns that several school board members brought up individually and to the entire group at last week's Board of Education workshop. So we have no shortage of things to talk about when it comes to schools. But right now we're going to take a break. In fact, we're going to take a quick break.
Oh, we're doing a quick break?
We're going to do a quick break. No, we're going to do a regular old break. And when we come back, we're going to have some Main Street Journal news, courtesy of our friends at the Main Street Journal. And so stick around with us. We will be back. You're listening to Town Talk, 714 in the AM in the Nursery Capital. Come on back.
Lazy yellow moon coming up tonight, shining through the trees.
Lester's Body Shop is located at 212 Old Morrison Road in the West Riverside area. Owner Terry Fowler values all of his customers. He is the best place to take your car, truck, van, or SUV for any type of body work. And one estimate from Lester's is all you need. Friendly, professional, reliable, and dependable. That's Terry and the gang at Lester's Body Shop, 212 Old Morrison Road. Call 473-5421.
Warehouse Discount Grocery, serving McMinnville and Warren County with the best meats, freshest produce, and the best prices on all your favorite groceries. 5-pound Idaho potatoes, $2.19. Pillsbury Toaster Strudel, 2 for $3. Pepsi Mountain Dew Starry, 16-ounce 6-pack bottles, 3 for $12. And fresh 92% lean ground chicken, $1.99 a pound. Be sure to check out the full-service deli featuring meats from Charter Reserve. Open 7 days a week at 835 Smithville Highway. That's Warehouse Discount Groceries.
Hello, this is Devonia King with NHC Home Care. We are celebrating 54 years of compassionate care. Yes, that's right. This July marks 54 years of NHC Home Care serving families with love, dedication, and excellence in home health care. Since 1971, we've grown together, we've supported one another, and made meaningful differences in the lives of those we serve. To our patients, families, caregivers, and to our community, thank you for trusting us for over 5 decades. We are proud to continue the journey with you. Here's to the next chapter of care, compassion, and commitment.
At Pioneer Building Supply, we're your one-stop shop for lumber, tools, and building supplies. Whether you're tackling a major renovation or just need a few materials for a small project, we've got you covered. From framing to finishing touches, we have the products and expertise to help you get the job done right. Stop by and see us today at 231 Northgate Drive, Suite 250, McMinnville, or give us a call at 931-473-7777. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is always ready to help you with whatever you need for your next project. For 50 years, Pioneer Building Supply has been the trusted name in construction materials. We've built our reputation on quality, service, and the commitment to your success. Pioneer Building Supply, building your dreams since 1975.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Pioneer Building Supply, where good business make good friends.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Busy day? Reddick Brown Ford makes service simple with our pickup and delivery program. That's right. Whether you're at home or at work, we'll come to you, pick up your vehicle, complete your service, and bring it right back. No waiting rooms, no schedule juggling, just convenient, reliable service on your terms. From oil changes to brakes and more, let our team handle the driving so you don't have to. Ready to schedule? Call Amanda at Reddick Brown Ford in Morrison or visit reddickbrownford.com to schedule your pickup and delivery today.
Local, national, and everything in between. Here's the news.
Here is the news in just a minute coming up from the Main Street Journal. But, you know, we want to thank our sponsors. We love to thank all of our sponsors here on Town Talk every morning. And one of our great sponsors is Security Federal Savings Bank. They do so much for our community, and we like to thank them each and every day for helping bring Town Talk to you. Sabrina Keaton and the Linden team at Security Federal, you know, they can help turn your life goals into accomplishments. Whether you're looking to purchase a new home or just debt consolidation, you're just trying to get out of the hole, Security Federal Savings Bank can keep it simple. Go by and see them and see if they can't get you some cash to get you what you need, get you what you want. That's Security Federal Savings Bank, the friendliest bank in town. They're an equal housing lender. Member FDIC. I never thought I'd say member FDIC for a living, Connor.
You never thought you'd say?
Never thought I'd say member FDIC. I've heard it all my life. Never thought I'd be the one to say it, but here we are. You never know where you're going to end up, guys. Hey, time for the Main Street Journal News. It's 7:19 in the nursery capital of the world, and it's time for Main Street Journal News, brought to you by the Main Street Journal. You know, Joe, you know, Connor, for just $7 a month.
Close.
Which $7 a month won't even get you a good meal at most decent drive-thrus.
No.
Unless you're value mealing, and let's face it, we're big boys. We don't value meal. But for $7 a month, you can have access to all the local content that the Main Street Journal's over 2,000 subscribers, thank each and every one of you, have already been enjoying for almost a year now. We're coming right up on a year of doing this. We've put out way over 2,300 stories, I believe. I can't remember the exact number. So, guys, if you think local journalism's dead, it's not. It's alive and well. It just moved up the hill almost a year ago. Let's look and see what we've got going on in the old journal, the old MSJ today. Big announcement yesterday. Came out early in the morning, right as we were going on the air. Got the email from former District Attorney Lisa Zavagiannis. Then she came on behind the mic with our own Chad Graves last night for an hour to discuss how she has decided to try to reclaim the throne in the 31st Judicial District by running for district attorney. She'll be on the ballot in the August 2026 election, running against, at least for right now, Matt Calvert and Randall Gilliam. So it's a 3-horse race now. 3 people have already announced their intent, and there's time for others to do that as well. She did it with a statement she emailed out on Monday, where she talked about her record, prosecuting violent crime, drug trafficking, child abuse, elder abuse, and all other kinds of serious crime during her tenure, which was from, I believe, 2006 until 2022. She also talked about her work with the Children's Advocacy Center and the Child Support Division, making her case to potentially get your vote, Warren County and Van Buren County, when it comes time to choose our next DA. Of course, they're all vying to finish out the term of Chris Stanford, who resigned last October. And anybody else that's qualified to run, that wants to pick up papers and get them turned in to run for that race or any other race in the upcoming elections this year, they have until, I believe it is February 19th to get their paperwork underway. So, might see a familiar face in their former place. Connor, what do you think when it comes to elections? You see somebody, I mean, this might be the exactly right country to ask this. Somebody's had an office, lost an office, goes back for the office. And if you just try to think about the voting base in general, I mean, I can see where the voting base in general might be a little split on this. You know, they had it before, but then they didn't. So,
and
do they want to get it back, or they had it before and we messed up and got rid of them? We should bring them back. Which one is it? It's up to the voters to make that call. We'll all have to make our own individual calls, which is one of the few great things about America that has stayed great.
Yep.
We do have a say in it, each and every one of us. You just got to get out there and cast your ballot. It's simple to register. It's easy to do. They even give you 10 days where you can do it early.
And it's relatively painless.
It is relatively painless. It's quite painless, in fact.
And I get it.
With early voting, man, are you an early voting man or are you
I early vote, yeah.
Yeah. I used to be an election day man. Always election day man. Cause
I like just going to the county building. And
I was into sort of the pageantry of it, for lack of a better word. You know, oh, boy, it's election day. Let's march down to the polls. But now, what if there's something going on election day and you can't make it over?
Yep.
You've got 10 days beforehand. I think it's 10 days, where you can go just pretty much any time you want.
Yeah. I always go in.
If you drive by, you know, I try to go on the first day of early voting, honestly, because then I drive by. If the line's too long, yeah, I'll come tomorrow. Or I'll come by this afternoon. Or maybe in 2 days. You know, I won't come at lunchtime because
you never go at lunchtime.
No. Well, I mean, unless your job.
Unless you have to.
Prohibits it. Yeah, prohibits otherwise.
But if you can avoid, because there's a lot of people who go and vote at lunch.
Well, yeah, obviously.
So, if you can go at like, I don't know.
If you're blessed enough to have a job like Connor and I do, where you can kind of, I don't want to say come and go as you please because that's not accurate, but if you can hey guys, I'm going to run vote real quick, and nobody's going to say, well, how dare you? You know, if you can do that, which
you can turn your voting into a story.
Yeah, I'm going to go over and take pictures at the polling place, and
reveal everyone's votes.
Maybe get some exit polling.
And I will say that's one of the funny things about it too is, everybody's like, I don't want to go get pestered and see all the people I'm trying to vote for or vote against in the thing, and it's like they have to stay a certain distance away from the actual.
Yes, there is a distance.
I can't remember what it is. I don't
remember. I want to say 200 feet, but it might be 100 feet. But there is a distance they have to stay from the polling place.
So allegedly, you're not going to be badgered.
No, you might get hollered at.
Yeah.
But most of the time during early voting now, there are so many people in that portion of the parking lot that you can't park there anyway. So it's not like you have to walk through. Someone last night called it the gauntlet.
Yeah.
You know, he said, I just got tired of walking through that gauntlet. And I was like, look, just walk through and smile at everybody and wave and lie. Every single person there is going to say, well, I'd appreciate your vote, and just turn and look at them and say, well, you got it. Well, you can't vote for all of them.
Well, that's like,
but at least they'll feel good thinking you're gonna.
One of the funniest things I ever watched was my dad showed it to me, and it was the Smother Brothers. And
the Smothers Brothers. I love those guys.
And I can't remember which one of them it was, but it was whoever runs for president.
I believe that would be Tom. I think Tom ran for president.
And he stops in every state, and he's like, "Oh, what a lovely state! I love your state. Whenever I win, get your vote. I want to come here, and this will be my residence." And then he goes to the next state. Oh, what a lovely state! You just do that.
Yeah, just do that. I've told so many candidates that I was voting for them, and then walked in there and voted for the other guy.
Yeah,
that it's almost embarrassing, but it's too hilarious to be embarrassing.
Or if you're like me, you want to be just contrarian, purposely go up and talk to them and tell them why you're voting for the other person.
So when they say, "Hey, Connor, I'd appreciate your vote today," you just look at them and go, "No,
yeah,
you're not going to get it."
Which is funny because they never ever get that, and
that's being angry at folks for being angry's sake, man. Hey, speaking of things that are up for a vote, he said, segueing like a pro radio man. The fair.
The fair's up for
the Warren County A&L Fair has a chance this weekend to earn statewide recognition as what they call the Champion of Champions, which is an award given to the best fair in the state. Now, the way this works is, if you're unfamiliar, Warren County won the Class AA championship, best fair, last year. And as that defending champion, they are eligible for the grand title this year. And they're going against the Class A winner, which is White County, boo, and the AAA winner, Wilson County, which is the state fair. I don't even think that's, no pun intended, fair, but I digress. They're going to decide during the big convention. They're having their big convention this weekend up in Murfreesboro, and they're going to decide who is the grand champion of champions. Warren County last won the grand champion of champions in 2019 and is well regarded by people that study such things as county fairs and state fairs as one of the best in the state and the best free fair in the state. And
only free fair, right?
I believe it is the only free fair in the state. It's definitely the largest.
Yeah.
And did you know that along with the competition among fairs themselves, there is a competition among fairest of the fair winners? Our own friend of the show, Annabella Colwell, will be vying for the title of state fairest of the fair. So we want to wish the best of luck to Annabella and to Regan and the entire fair board and all those guys that are going up to Murfreesboro this weekend. And we hope that you guys carry away a big victory and party like rock stars, as we know you are going to do, win or lose. Have a big old time.
By the way, I did just get updated from my dad. It was Pat Paulson.
Pat Paulson ran, okay.
And he was a writer.
He was on the Smothers Brothers show.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, Tim. We're not quite that old. But we're getting there.
It is. You can find it on YouTube, by the way. It's so funny.
I remember the name. I remember the name Pat Paulson. That's from back in the day when you could be on TV and you didn't have to be
ripped and
good looking,
6'5".
Yeah, you could just be unique looking.
Yeah.
You know, people like Pat Paulson and Milton Berle, Charlie Callis.
Oh yeah,
people like that.
Well, that's like even like
kind of weird looking dudes
like Groucho Marx and.
We were born in the wrong generation, man.
I know we should have been. Well, I don't think I would have made it very well in the 50s or 60s either.
No, you wouldn't have.
They would look at me
they
and be
would
like,
have called you a beatnik
and a communist.
A commie beatnik. Oh, man. This just in off the comment line. By the way, please feel free to comment in our Facebook page. Luke's a little disappointed. My man Luke, my nephew Luke, he had to go to school, so he couldn't come in and fill in for Raven this week. And he's a little disappointed. Sorry, Luke.
I can't believe that didn't count as a certified excuse.
Yeah, next time we'll try to get you school sponsored, bud. Or maybe just quit school and go into radio altogether.
Hey,
go full time.
It's a great gig.
We got a guy walking around doing that now, don't we? I don't know. Every time I walk out of the studio, there's a new teenager in the hallway. So
I never know.
I figure we're just encouraging people to quit school.
I thought we were running a daycare at one point.
We're the ones in the daycare, though.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Then I want my meal provided for me.
Same, and I want a nap.
And I want a nap, and if they'll provide me my normal lunch of 6 Coors Lights, then we'll all be good.
Everything will be happy. Anyways, we'll have more Main Street news if we got time later on in the show, but that's brought to you by the Main Street Journal. Go ahead and subscribe today. Beat the rush, mainstreetjournal.llc. We're coming right up. Gee whiz, it's already 7:31. This show's just cooking right along. When we come back, we'll talk a little weather, maybe get a little bit more into some more news stories, all kinds of other good things to talk about, but we do need to take a break. We got to pay these bills around here. So hang with us there, McMinnville, Warren County, and everybody else in between. We'll be right back here directly.
Ready for a new journey? Durham School Services is hiring school bus drivers in McMinnville. Stop by 126 Middle School Drive Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. for on-the-spot interviews. Bring a friend. Enjoy flexible hours and competitive pay starting at $16 an hour. Want more info? Text JOBS to 63552. That's JOBS to 63552. It's all about the journey, theirs and yours.
John, what are you doing? Get in my car. So why are you walking to work?
Thanks, man. It's these insanely high gas prices. They're draining my bank account. I can't afford to drive anymore.
Dude, don't walk. Just do what I do, because I never pay full price for gas anymore. I use the free Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Oh, wait. You're telling me you get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code PROFIT for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's promo code PROFIT. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code PROFIT for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code PROFIT.
Hi folks, this is David Mason Simpson with DM Simpson Realtors and Auctioneers. If you're looking for a realtor to list your home, farm, land, or commercial property, we're ready to go to work for you. We'll evaluate your property and then promote it locally, regionally, and nationally. If you've been looking for the service you deserve in the real estate business, call the friendly folks selling Middle Tennessee and beyond at 473-LAND. DM Simpson Realtors and Auctioneers, serving you since 2007.
Why don't you head over to Chicken Chef and enjoy a fresh made-to-order meal, or choose from the all-time favorite like the Chicken Nugget Dinner. Stop in for breakfast, order right off the menu with sausage, gravy, fresh homemade biscuits, or try their delicious tenderloin, egg, and cheese biscuit, just to name a few. Whatever your taste buds call for, you're sure to find it at Chicken Chef. They've been serving Warren and surrounding counties for over 40 years. Stop in today, Chicken Chef on the Strip in McMinnville. You can call your order in to go at 473-5020.
Enter a world of action, suspense, comedy, and romance at 3 Star Cinema, where the latest stars shine and the perfect movie captivates you. Now showing
David, rated PG. Primate, rated R. Avatar, Fire and Ash, rated PG-13. Zootopia 2, rated PG. The SpongeBob Movie, rated PG.
Call the 24-hour movie line for showtimes at 473-7600. Experience your hometown movies at 3 Star Cinema.
Oh, you're gonna take me home tonight. Oh, down beside that red firelight. Oh, you're gonna let it all hang out. Fat bottom girls, you make the rockin' world go round.
Very nice. You're so great at the bumping music. I don't know, you encapsulate what's in my brain almost perfectly. We're so simpatico on that.
It's classic songs in Letterkenny.
True. That's pretty much takes care of it. Hey, welcome back into Town Talk, everybody. Hope you're up and about and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed on this Tuesday morning. Is it Tuesday?
I think so.
Yesterday, I completely forgot what day it was all day long. I messed up the news. I messed up everything, forgetting what day it was. I thought it was Wednesday all day long, but it's in fact Tuesday. It's in fact 7:35 on Tuesday. It means it's time for Fox 17 weather. It's a little chilly one this morning, right at 34 in the nursery capital, right about meow, according to the thermometer on the wall. But, and this is a big but. Fat bottom girl. This is a big but.
Yeah.
I'm hilarious. We're forecasted to be nearly 60 degrees today in McMinnville, with a low of around 42 later, the mainly sunny skies. So
It's supposed to be 62 today?
No, 60, near 60.
Oh, okay.
A low of around 42.
Okay.
We could broach 60. Some sources said 59, some said 60, some said 57. But we're in that ballpark. And let's face it, when it's a degree or two.
This is weather whiplash.
Yes, it is 100% weather whiplash. It's seesaw weather. Go ahead, cue up. You know what your line is. We're all going to get sick. Well, try to just stay at a normal temperature, and maybe we won't. But let's see. The Fox 17 weather forecast says, expect mostly sunny skies with a high near 60 today. Winds will be from the south-southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, conditions will be partly cloudy with a low around 42. Winds out of the southwest at approximately 10 miles an hour. You know, I learned one time on the fun fact that when the wind blows in from the south, that's when it warms up.
That makes sense.
Makes perfect sense, yeah. Blows in from the north, guess what happens?
Gets a little colder.
Gets a little colder, yeah. Chance of rain's very, very low today, approximately 2% chance of precipitation. However, tomorrow, Wednesday the 14th, we can look for a high of 44, low of 20, and a 59% chance of precipitation. Occasional rain, perhaps even a flurry. And that's going to carry over into Thursday, where there's a 55% chance of precipitation. Couple of morning flurries. Thursday's high 33. We've beat that already at 7:35 on Tuesday. Thursday, it's going to be as warm as it gets, low of 21. Windy and colder with low clouds, 15-mile-an-hour winds. The real feel, which is another word for wind chill factor, which is something I don't believe in, and I will die on that hill, is 19 degrees. It's going to feel 19 degrees on Thursday, according to this website, which means, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be 19 degrees. Then Friday, right back up to 44. The sun's going to pop out. The rain's going to go away. Looking ahead to the weekend, highs in the 40s, around 40 on Sunday. It's going to be pretty cold on Sunday. Saturday's going to be a whole lot like Friday, around 44. Slight chance of rain. Windy though, on your Saturday. So wintertime.
Does it
with
show
an
you-
occasion with a couple of days of what in the world's going on? Other than that, pretty normal winter weather. But a couple of days of what in the world's going on. Why is it 60 degrees and it's January the blank 10th?
Did it give you the estimated low for next Tuesday?
Next Tuesday, I haven't gone. I didn't look that far ahead.
I looked on my non-sponsored weather app.
Mhm.
Sorry, Fox News 17. 11 degrees.
11 is the low.
11 is the low.
And that would be the day after Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah.
So it would be the day after the children are already out of school. I'm not trying to plant a seed in anyone's head that might be listening as they get ready to come join us in the studio in a few moments, but they're already out.
And
then it's going to be 11 degrees. They got to wait on the school bus. Just saying.
And 2 hour late days just throw things off.
2 hour late days, dude. I had to recant my previous statements on 2 hour late days, because when you have a regular job, which we, as we've established, do not, a 2 hour late day really is a wrench in the works. It messes up everything. But when you come in and begin your day and work 2 hours and then you stop, the 2 hour late day is not that big a deal.
Yeah.
Blew out of here. The last time they had one, blew out of here at 9, went and picked up the man, got him to school, and, you turn around and look at the guys. Hey, I got to get this kid to school. Not sure when I'll be back, but I got to get my son to school. It's a 2 hour late day. What are they going to do? Tell you can't take, this isn't a factory. They didn't take any points away from me, I don't think.
Well, I mean, as the lead HR person here, we do have a secret folder on you.
Oh, you do?
You are on double secret probation.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. Just let me know when it becomes, when I'm almost out of points, because those last couple I want to blow in a really big way.
Well, after points you get demerits.
Well, let me know when I'm to the dismissal.
Oh, okay, yeah.
When I'm 2 demerits away, let me know, because those last 2 we're gonna go with a bang.
It's once we can find another writer with experience and
30 years experience in a journalism degree. Okay.
And that doesn't want a lot of money.
Then good luck. Yeah, that's the problem with us guys. Most of the rest of them want money. Anyway,
and then that's when you're gonna have a problem.
Then you're out. Then you're out. Out you go once and for all. Hey, you want to hear a funny story? This is not Weird News Wednesday. Not to be confused with Weird News Wednesday, because this is Tuesday.
Yes.
So this is not, I can't stress this enough, Weird News Wednesday. This is real news. Not that it's always real news, but this is real news. Coming to you from, where are we at? We're in Romulus, Michigan.
Romulus, Michigan.
Yesterday we talked about the grand jury process. We had kind of a little legal lesson yesterday, a little legal judicial system lesson. Here's another one. But this is more of a cautionary tale. This is more of a what not to do. A guy in Romulus, Michigan is facing charges after he allegedly fired a gun outside a middle school when the school would not let him pick up his son. Now, as with everyone who gets arrested, he had to go get arraigned, which is where you stand in front of the judge. They tell you what you're charged with. How do you plead? And then it goes on from there. But at his arraignment, he decided, this fellow's name, by the way, Shantez Gregory, 44 years old, he decided to not answer any of the judge's questions and not even say his name. He said they were wasting his time, and he plugged his ears with his fingers at one point. Now, we don't think that he went, la, 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 I can't hear you, la, 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 but it was basically that.
Yeah.
Without the la, la, las, because he's too hard and
whatever charge he was looking at. Oh. Anyway, he's now probably got contempt of court, I assume, too.
Oh, I'm sure there's contempt of court, too, because he would not comply with any of the judge's requests. Now, remember, he was standing 1 foot from this school when he fired multiple shots. Now, he didn't shoot at the building, but he was close enough to send the entire school into active lockdown. And they said it's because he was angry they wouldn't let him pick up his son. This is not even the first time they've told him, no, you can't pick up your son. And, he's charged. You know what he's charged with? Terrorism.
Yep.
Plus more charges for carrying a concealed weapon, having a weapon in the school zone, and reckless use of a firearm. Got to go back to court next week. But he's charged with all these serious charges and just looked at the judge and said, sorry, what? Can't hear you. Actually, he didn't say that. He said nothing. Just stood there, lockjawed. You're fueling the fire, man.
Yeah, you're making it so much worse.
You're just being a goofball.
I will say that.
What are you doing with a gun at a school at 9:50 in the morning? What are you doing trying to pick up your kid at 9:50 in the morning?
Yeah.
What? I said he's got a doctor's appointment. Now break yourself, fool.
And honestly, there's just no good excuses for
There's not an excuse.
But I will say, if you do want to do some trades, maybe get rid of that gun so you don't get caught with it on school grounds. We're about to have Swap and Shop.
Yeah, very good. Well, we're the Segway masters. Yeah, we're going to have Swap and Shop right
Which
here.
Actually,
in a few minutes.
can we trade guns on Swap?
Valid question.
Maybe just don't bring it up. Maybe be like, I've got a hunting implement that.
Let's play it by ear. I don't know if we can sell them.
Yeah, I don't think we can. We're not FFLs.
We might be able to trade them, but I don't know if we can sell them. So, yeah, we do have Swap and Shop coming up in the next segment. If you've got anything you want to buy or sell or trade, if you're looking to give something away, if you're hoping somebody has something that they can give you, which reminds me, I still haven't picked up the coat right.
Did you find one?
I did. A friend of mine found one at his mom's, and I'm supposed to go get it, and I haven't because I'm lazy, forgetful, and an idiot.
Just ask them to pull Kevin Hobbs, and
I'm not going to do that.
We'll unload it in the parking lot. And
just put it in the parking lot. Then we'll have to take it home. But, yeah, coming up after this next break, we're going to have Swap and Shop. If you've got anything you want to swap, you can call in 473-9383. That's area code 931-473-9383. Or you can get in our comments on our Facebook Live broadcast or however you want to do it. Don't text me because I never see my phone during the show. But if you've got something you want to swap and shop, then hit us up with it. And if we don't have anything to swap and shop, then we'll just do something else when we come back. But right now, got to pay some bills. So stick around. There's more Town Talk to come after this break. Holla at you.
Where can you find all of these things? Pinto Bean Auction, bingo, pet therapy, church services, bus trips, spa manicures, live music, an amazing beautician, and so much more. We're local. NHC Healthcare McMinnville offers all of these opportunities in addition to skilled, compassionate medical care. After all, we are taking care of people. For volunteer opportunities, contact Amanda Sane at 473-8431.
Getting a loan can sometimes be confusing and intimidating. You may have questions before you make the decision to borrow money. If you need help with a car, home, or personal loan, I'd be glad to talk it over with you. Come by and see me, Meredith Woodley, or any of our lending team. At Security Federal Savings Bank, we look forward to helping you find the answers you need to feel at ease with your next purchase. That's Security Federal Savings Bank, the friendliest bank in town. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Come on in and see how good it feels.
You'll always be treated right when you arrive at Ed Rogers Chevrolet with the new Chevrolet Am vehicles, plus a great selection of quality used vehicles. At Ed Rogers Chevrolet, there's also an outstanding service department, proud to be family-owned for over 50 years.
So come on in and see how good it feels.
Get that great feeling of saving money today at Ed Rogers Chevrolet in Sparta and EdRogersChevy.net.
Make the places you care about more comfortable and energy efficient with TVA Energy Right. It all starts at EnergyRight.com, where you can find everything you need to lower your energy usage for your home or your business. Contact Caney Fork Electric Energy Advisors at 931-473-3116 or go to EnergyRight.com to start living and working more energy efficiently. Caney Fork Electric along with EnergyRight.com for all your energy needs. Brought to you by Caney Fork Electric Cooperative and TVA.
At Pioneer Building Supply, we're your one-stop shop for lumber, tools, and building supplies. Whether you're tackling a major renovation or just need a few materials for a small project, we've got you covered. From framing to finishing touches, we have the products and expertise to help you get the job done right. Stop by and see us today at 231 Northgate Drive, Suite 250, McMinnville, or give us a call at 931-473-7777. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is always ready to help you with whatever you need for your next project. For 50 years, Pioneer Building Supply has been the trusted name in construction materials. We've built our reputation on quality, service, and the commitment to your success. Pioneer Building Supply, building your dreams since 1975.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Pioneer Building Supply, where good business make good friends.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Buy, sell, or trade. Let's get to it. This is Swap and Shop.
Hey, you know what? Let's run a correction real quick because our good friend Susie Davenport from the Warren County Election Commission has reminded us that DA and state and federal offices have until March 10 to qualify for their election. I said February 19th. That is for the other elections, the DAs, March 10. So they get a little extra time. And the boundary that we talked about, where the campaigners can campaign.
Yeah.
100 feet.
100 feet. Okay,
100 feet
that's
from
not
the
bad.
polling place. Yeah, that's not bad because so that means they can get close, but they can't. They're not right up in your face. They're not hitting you when you go in the door, which is a very good rule to have. And thank you, Susie, for helping clarify that, helping correct that.
We don't want to be putting out misinformation.
We don't want to
on
put out
here.
misinformation.
We're not Fox.
I 100% already have as far as on the radio news, so just disregard that. Plus, listen, most of y'all ain't running for DA anyway, so just relax. Everybody relax. It was a simple mistake that I can't go in and correct right now.
I asked about it, and they said, "Do you have a law degree?" And I said, "No," and they told me no. So
that's exactly right. You have to live in this district, and you have to be an attorney.
Yep.
Those are the qualifications.
I am going through night school currently.
And then I think if you're elected, I think you have to go get post-certified and things like that because, as we well know, that is a law enforcement position that is allowed to carry a firearm.
Yes.
We all know that all too well.
You
know, they also have cool badges.
Yeah. I was about to say that.
I would almost do it for the badge.
Yeah.
I had a job once where I wore a badge, and it was pretty darn sweet.
Just
to walk around with it on your hip.
Would you consider yourself a badge bunny, Rob?
Am I a badge bunny? No,
Yeah.
I would not consider myself that. I am a bit of a holster sniffer.
Yeah.
I freely admit that, and I am an ambulance chaser and a fire truck chaser.
Yeah, but that's part of the job.
Yeah. I'm such a fire truck chaser, by the way, that you know how last week Raven and I decided, since we didn't have a lot of items on Swap and Shop, and obviously, though the more astute listeners out there will know that we don't have a lot of items on Swap and Shop today either, which is why we're talking about the elections and badges. We talked about our algorithm, how if you go to the marketplace on the social media, it throws items up there based on your interests, what you have shown by clicking on various things on this very intelligent website. Used cars.
Yeah.
This is mine. Used cars, action figures, Cubs jerseys, set of drums, and for $10,500, there's somebody in Dunlap that will sell you an honest-to-goodness 1988 fire truck.
That
Hillis,
would be...
Hillis, are you listening? Donald? Fire truck. You know, he collects fire trucks.
Oh, did he collect fire engines?
Mm-hmm. Be a great Christmas gift if anybody wants to spring for it.
Well, and
Fire
think
truck.
about, you basically already have a pressure washer.
There you go. See, remember a few years ago when everybody went into the pressure washing business?
Yeah.
Imagine if you were the guy in the pressure washing business and you used a fire engine to do it. Oh, you could clean out my gutters anytime, big man.
Oh, yeah.
Bring that thing over here.
Well, then when you're writing fake reviews for your business to get it higher in the algorithm, think about it. They were fire, as the kids like to say.
They were so fire. My algorithm, a big Batmobile, a big Batman poster. What's wrong with me? But then again, royal blue formal dress. Now I'm not going to the prom, and I don't think that dress would fit me.
He's trying to find the form for his Buffalo Bill cosplay.
That's exactly it. No, I'll make my own dress for that, and you know how we do it. I don't know how to get back to the comments.
Lots of lotion.
Lots and lots of lotion. Or else
The,
it's the hose again.
The fire truck hose. If you buy that 1985.
That's another callback. 1988 fire truck for $10,000.
That's not terrible.
I don't think that's terrible at all. If it runs and drives. Hey, here we go. Let's talk Swap and Shop. Darla Locke Campbell, she's in the comments. You know what she's got? She's got a full-size bed frame. It's just a frame, no mattress. She's got one small nightstand. It's white metal with small flowers, and the nightstand has a glass top. She'll take $75 for the whole schmear. Sounds nice. Maybe something for full size. Maybe something for with flowers on it. It's kind of girlish.
Could be.
Maybe something for a girl's bedroom. You're looking to furnish a bedroom.
She even put her number up there.
Teenage girl. $75 for the whole thing. You can reach her at 931-273-8465. You can also go in the comments on our Facebook Live video, and you can see where Darla has posted that. That's a full-size bed frame. You'll have to get your own mattress and a small nightstand for $75. That's sounds
a good deal right there.
That sounds like a racehorse of a deal. Hey, good morning, Kermit. Kermit's hollering at us from the water plant. Kevin Hobbs says you're talking about dieting with light beer.
Oh, yeah. That's how you diet. It's a liquid diet.
Of course. Yeah, that works every time. There's nothing that causes you to lose weight more than drinking beer.
Yeah. Well, if you just drink a 6-pack a day and that's all you eat or drink, and this is healthy diet advice, by the way.
You die.
Yeah. Eventually. Everyone dies eventually.
True. And then you're sure to lose weight. Hey, have you heard this new term? Choppelganger?
I have not.
This is something I heard on the radio on another radio program this morning. Early, around 5 o'clock this morning.
Now we're stealing from shows, Rob?
No, we're not. We're not stealing from shows. We're just using the same thing on this morning radio show website that they happen to use. But apparently it's a Gen Z thing. Now, I don't know my gens. I'm Gen X, and I only remember that because of Degeneration X from the WWE.
Oh, yeah.
But apparently there's a new term called Choppelganger, which means you look like someone else.
Like a doppelganger.
But you're the uglier version.
What's
That's why they call it chop.
Oh.
Because you're the chopped down version, I guess, of this. Like, for example, remember that day that I called you Timu Johnny Paycheck?
Yeah.
I think Johnny Paycheck might actually be your Choppelganger.
Yeah, he definitely
Because I
would
looked
be.
at some more pictures of him later, and rest his soul, not the most handsome guy to ever come down the pike.
We'd be like twins with Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody apparently last year on social media coined the phrase. For example, a woman claimed people referred to her as Mick Jagger's Choppelganger.
Oh no.
She says,
and Mick Jagger's right not.
Mick Jagger never been pretty. And she says, and rightly so, if you think someone has a Choppelganger, keep it to your expletive-deleted self. So there are Choppelgangers. You can find them online. Look it up. The reason I bring it up is not because they talked about it on that other show this morning. The reason I bring it up is this. Yes, I work for Main Street Media. And yes, I am sitting in this chair talking into this microphone. And yes, I do wear a hat, and I have what hair that hasn't gone white is sort of reddish, and I shave every 8 weeks, whether I need to or not, and I'm in the media business. However, ladies and gentlemen, audience who we love so dearly, I can't stress enough, I am not Jeff Simmons. Jeffrey Simmons is not me. We are not the same person, despite how often you might want us to be. We're not the same person. You would not believe, Connor, how many times in a given week I get, oh, boy, I don't know what you're going to do with Sutherlands and Trevor, man. It's just y'all crazy on there. Or, hey, I missed you at the ball game the other day. Were you? Or, hey, how those Lady Broncos doing? Or, boy, you and Connor sure do cut up when you do that 7-6, man. I have glasses. I have almost 15 years in age on him. I'm not Jeff. Jeff's not me. People don't mistake Jeff for me. But no matter where I go, someone always thinks I'm Jeff. I don't take it as an insult, but there's part of me that kind of does. Because that means that whoever that person is, they haven't paid enough attention to realize we are, in fact, two separate people.
They're two separate people in a loving, committed relationship.
Yes, exactly. He's my hetero life mate.
Yeah.
He's the silent Bob to my Jay, although neither of us know how to be silent.
No.
Maybe that's it. We both talk so dang much.
Yeah, they're just like...
That they think
they're
the same dude.
They haven't let me get a word in 15 minutes. That's got to be one of them. And I'm too afraid to ask because they're all 6'5" and look like they could body slam me.
Anyway, That's our Jeff Simmons imitation.
Oh, yeah.
Laugh uproariously and then immediately turn it off. It's like, anyway, I was just sitting here thinking that I'm not Jeff. And I don't think I guess I would have to be, though, in some people's eyes, Jeff's Choppleganger.
That is true.
The ravages of time have made me an uglier version.
But what's funny is Jeff could be Louis Capaldi's Choppleganger, and that's already...
Oh, yeah. He looks like all kinds of people. Steve Agee.
Yeah.
All manner of folks.
So, womp to Jeff.
You know, guys, screenshot this off Facebook Live. And then later, about this time after 9, screenshot it again. You'll see there are distinct differences. All right, we got to take a break. We're right up against it. So, stick around. We got more Town Talk coming up. Director of Schools, Dr. Grant Swallows, is out in the lobby, and we'll be talking to him after we come back from this extended break. Appreciate y'all being here. You're on Town Talk at 8 o'clock. Come on back, y'all.
Talk Radio WBMC McMinnville, 960 AM and 97.7 FM. WBMCRadio.com.
Business owners, it's a new year, your business is changing, and we want to help. This is Chris Centracchio with the Ben Lomond Connect Managed IT team. We offer custom Wi-Fi and network solutions, asset and inventory tracking, real-time monitoring and alerts, cloud-based security, disaster recovery, online cloud backup, and much more. Schedule a free consultation and let our Ben Lomond Connect Managed IT team develop a custom plan just for you. For more information, call your local Ben Lomond Connect office or go online to benlomondconnect.com and type in the keyword managed.
A lot of you about to get a tax refund. And at Champion in McMinnville, that check can put you on the road in a great pre-owned car, truck, or SUV. Champion is the area's premier used car dealer, and we have everything from basic transportation to hard-working trucks and luxury SUVs. Our finance team can get you qualified regardless of your credit history.
Your check's in the mail?
And your deal's right here. We put the family in family-owned business.
And our family will save your family a lot of money.
Champion of McMinnville, 1600 Sparta Street or championchevy.com.
At Pioneer Building Supply, we're your one-stop shop for lumber, tools, and building supplies. Whether you're tackling a major renovation or just need a few materials for a small project, we've got you covered. From framing to finishing touches, we have the products and expertise to help you get the job done right. Stop by and see us today at 231 Northgate Drive, Suite 250, McMinnville, or give us a call at 931-473-7777. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is always ready to help you with whatever you need for your next project. For 50 years, Pioneer Building Supply has been the trusted name in construction materials. We've built our reputation on quality, service, and the commitment to your success. Pioneer Building Supply, building your dreams since 1975.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Pioneer Building Supply, where good business makes good friends.
Pioneer Building Supply.
McMinnville, you're a part of me. McMinnville, McMinnville, Tennessee. There's nothing like you anywhere around. I'm proud to say you're my hometown.
At Grace Family Pharmacy, we know keeping up with medications can feel overwhelming, especially when you're caring for someone you love. Our pill packaging service takes the stress off your shoulders. We sort and separate every dose into easy, tear-open daily pouches, customized to your exact schedule, morning, noon, or night. Never miss a dose again. Perfect for caregivers, home health nurses, or anyone taking 5 or more medications. Give yourself peace of mind. Grace Family Pharmacy, because caring should be easier.
McMinnville, Tennessee.
We'll get it all worked out. I think we're...
You know what that blue light means?
On.
That your microphone's on.
What's up, everybody? Good morning.
Welcome back into Town Talk. I'm Rob. Raven's still in New York City. We'll have Raven back tomorrow. As always, Connor went in the booth. And we are joined as we start our second hour by our new guest. But before we get into our guest, got a couple of things, a little housekeeping. We've got Lady Vols tickets to give away. Connor, we got Lady Vols tickets to give away. They are for the January 22nd game against the University of Kentucky Lady Wildcats. We're going to be giving away a 4-pack today. Connor, how do we want to give away these 4-packs? I think we should have somebody just call in. What do you think? Push that button.
If I turn my mic on.
Yeah, it helps every time.
Let's do just first caller.
Let's say, okay. First caller, 931-473-9383. Call right now while we're doing this live read.
Can we call?
You can whip your phone out if you want to go see the Vols.
Tracy Reisinger's listening. She's going to be calling.
Right. That's right.
You can get a 4-pack. And don't worry if you miss out on it. Jeff's going to be giving away a 4-pack also today. And the Sports Authority and Jeff and us are all giving away 4-packs tomorrow. So now's your chance, folks. If you're down to see the Lady Vols, waste no time. Get on the phone, 473-9383. 20 tickets to the Lady Vols. That's not a bad pull for the old Main Street Media. Main Street Media.
Yeah. That's it. One of those.
One of those. Hey, guys, you looking for a place to have a big time? Pioneer Lanes. Perfect spot for any occasion. You're looking to host a birthday party, company party, church function, school field trip, private event of any kind. Pioneer Lanes is the perfect place. Check out their website, pioneerlanestn.com, for information on hours, prices, pro shop appointments, the full kitchen menu. They got some great groceries over there, and everything you need to know about booking a birthday party or a private event. They got a newly renovated and expanded arcade and pool room. And don't forget, they got weekend bowling specials each and every weekend. It's Pioneer Lanes, 200 Hobson Street in McMinnville. Hey, we'll see you at the bowling alley, y'all.
Pioneer football team had their banquet there on Sunday.
The Pioneer football team at Pioneer Lanes.
That's right.
Makes perfect sense.
Seems like
stands
match.
to reason that they would do that.
That's right. It was excellent.
Yeah.
Bunch of boys out there bowling, and I don't know that there was good bowling, but it was good. To
Well,
see
you
them
don't.
out
That's
there
the great thing about bowling is you don't have to be good. You can be awful, and you still have a big time.
That there was a lot of that.
Was there any
on
damage to
Sunday.
the floors and/or ceiling?
Not that I'm aware of.
'Cause
I
some of
left.
those-
I left after the first few frames.
Some of those guys. You know who I want to go bowling with? That Saldana kid. I bet he doesn't even touch the floor with it.
He could just throw it.
Throws it straight
all
into
the way
the
down.
pins.
That's
Yeah.
right.
'Cause they can throw 54 feet. You know. The shot puts
Shot put style.
12 pounds.
Going to Iowa. It's going to be cold in Iowa.
Hawkeye Community College. Yeah, we were talking about Luke yesterday.
That's right.
Hey, you're hearing the voices of Sarah Fryer Cantrell. Do you still use the fryer?
Sometimes I have to.
Sometimes you throw your weight around. Sarah Cantrell, communications coordinator for the Warren County School System and director of said Warren County Schools, Dr. Grant Swallows. They've been kind enough to join us this morning. How's everybody doing?
Doing well. How about you?
Little chilly today, Doc.
It is.
Just saying.
Yeah. Thankfully, they've taken the snow out of the forecast.
A little cold this time of year.
Yeah.
It's going to warm up.
11 degrees.
It's supposed to be 60 today.
It's going to be 60 today.
It is.
And next Tuesday it's going to be 11.
Is it?
Yes.
Nice. I haven't looked that far ahead. I think we should ban forecasts.
Extended forecast?
I do. Well, absolutely. I'm going to get on my soapbox here very early. But so they started talking about the little white stuff Wednesday night into Thursday. And that started on Sunday. And so guess what? The first thing people started talking about Monday morning was, hey, snow, we're going to get out of school. And then by Tuesday at lunch, that snow was taken out of the forecast.
You don't get out of school just because it snows.
That's right, Rob.
It has to be hazardous conditions.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. That's right.
Even back in the day, even back in our day when we once got out for 4 weeks, that's right, 4 weeks in a row. Even back then, it had
Get
to
your
get
heart out,
bad.
kids.
It wasn't just that it snowed.
That's right.
Although I was that guy up against the window. Hey, did you hear it's snowing in Memphis?
Okay, but what year? Because you were already out of high school by the 92, 93 blizzard, right?
This would have been the 85.
Okay.
No, maybe 83. 83. Yeah.
Class of 90?
Yeah, you weren't even a glint in the old man's eye.
No, it wasn't.
No. Yeah. Yeah, this was a long, long time ago. 7th grade for me, so I think it was 83.
Okay.
Prince was really popular. So what year was that?
That's some
He's
staying
always
power.
popular to me.
Well,
I was about to
you know,
say there's some staying power.
Purple Rain was new.
Ah.
Like, are you going to go see Purple Rain this weekend with something that you might hear batted around? So that's been a minute.
Yeah.
But we're here talking all things Warren County Schools. And, guys, the kids are back.
They are.
They've pulled a week and change off of the holiday break. My biggest question is, have they woken up yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
The snow talk woke them up a little bit, and then it got dashed, so they went right back. To
They
sleep.
got excited about the idea of not coming into school.
They did. Yeah.
I know you take those 2.5 weeks off, and every teacher I know, and I know a lot, it's always tough to get them back into anything resembling a rhythm, right?
Well, you come off of what are those 2 weeks break? I mean, there's event, Christmas. I mean, they're all fired up about Christmas, and then it's New Year's, and then guess what? You get to come back to school.
Yeah, and if they're of a certain age, like one I could mention, they stay up just until whenever.
That's right.
And they sleep until they feel like not.
That's right.
And then suddenly, hey, we've got 2 days before school starts back. Going to have to get you back on that routine.
That's right.
And
I think I actually said that in my house.
It's said in our house every time.
Yeah.
Every time there's a break. But they've been back now about 10 days, I guess.
Yeah.
So hopefully everybody's sliding back into at least something resembling normal, just in time for you to take a Monday off.
Martin Luther
next
King week. Oh, yeah, that's right. So, we've talked about this a lot in my house, actually, because we go back to the school calendar days. So, Sarah's the youngest of this group, but everybody goes back to, back when I was there, we didn't start school until after Labor Day. And so what I would say to those folks is, look, the calendar has evolved
greatly.
Yeah, I mean, and rightfully so. And if you think about a school, as it ebbs and flows, there are some natural breaks for kids, and adults to try to stay in a rhythm. But to your point, we generally have a harder time this time of year because we do have snow days, usually in January and February. But we have a holiday in January. We have a holiday in February. But again, I think kids know no different at this point. So they understand that they have to get back into the rhythm. I will also tell you, at the high school level, we change classes now at Christmas. So,
That's very true.
So it's
a brand new deal for them.
It is. So they're getting into a new rhythm anyway. And so now at our elementary school levels, it's not that same thing. But I don't have any concern necessarily about that, other than the fact that you got to jolt them back into it sometimes.
Well, I can't speak for every school, but I can tell you, speaking for one elementary school, that the reports I've gotten are that everything's fine. How was school, buddy? How's it be back at school? Fine. So you're doing good on that end.
All right, good.
On that end of the county, you're doing just fine.
That's good. I like that.
Now, last night I was thinking about what to talk to you guys about, and I was perusing the social media accounts of the Warren County Schools, which we know, Sarah, that you are the queen bee of.
Guru.
Oh, thank you.
And I see this album cover pose of these 6-7 guys in the matching fleece jackets,
Yes.
all standing up at what looked to be maybe the Opryland Hotel.
It was Opryland Hotel.
Where you had gone to the Tennessee School Board Association convention, but you didn't just go. You were on the program.
Mm-hmm.
You guys presented your phone-free schools, less distraction, more connection journey.
That's right.
And according to the Facebook post, the feedback was outstanding, very eye-opening, very proud of this district. This should be presented to every district in the state. Now, you already talked to the state legislature sometime last year about the phone policy, and now you're talking to every school board in the state about this policy. You and James and Matt and Tommy and Chris and everybody, Jarvis, don't want to leave anybody out. You guys are the Rolling Stones of taking away phones.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what you want to be known for, right?
You guys are like rock stars now.
Yeah.
For taking away the baby's phones.
Yeah.
But the program, in all seriousness, has been extraordinarily successful based on all the metrics that you've balanced against it. And so now folks want to know. They want to know how did you start it? How did it work?
It resonates with a lot of people.
So they're bringing you guys out to tell them, hey, how can we do this too?
Yeah. Actually, interestingly enough, we've been asked to present on the national level here in the next couple months to some of the national school board associations as well. So it's again, I think it's just something that people, and if you've ever listened to the research behind it, and Chris Cope did a lot of research on it before he brought it up to the board, and so he talks a lot about that when we talk about the journey and the research, talking about the book that he read and a lot of others have read, The Anxious Generation. If you haven't read that, I would highly suggest that you do that. But the research behind why we were doing that, and so again, give Sarah some credit. She was the one that kind of coined the less distractions, more connections catchphrase, because we really don't want to be known as the school board that took away cell phones. We wanted to be known as the school board that gave our students a better opportunity to be successful and limit the distractions that they have during the school day. So when you put it like that, I think it's something different than people have ever really heard. And so I had a director from another county just this weekend reach out and say, hey, one of my school board members was in the presentation in Nashville and is all about this and wants to know, can you send us the materials? And so it's we've done it. We've kind of done the hard work, I guess, for lack of a better term. And so now these other school boards are wanting to get on board and see what they can do in their districts.
Well, it's not about telling them how you, and I would use the phrase, although we don't want to, it's not about telling them how you took the phones away. It's about showing them, hey, here were the benefits of putting this policy in, right?
That's right. And again, that resonates with people. I happen to be able to be up there and see the reaction of the school board members, and we're quick to say, and I actually use this term. Do you remember the smoking areas in your high schools back in the day? I honestly think 20 years from now we'll be sitting and saying, You remember 20 years ago when we just let kids use their phones wherever they were in the school building, and we'll be like, that was nuts.
Can't believe they let us do that. Yeah,
that's right. And so it resonates with a lot of people. Now, again, we want to make sure that we are getting the message out. Look, this is not necessarily about being hard to deal with. If you approach it in a way of, look, we're coming after your phones, it's not going to work very well. If you approach it in the way that our school board did, do the research, do the work, get the word out, make them understand, or try to get them to understand why we're doing this, then hopefully they'll have a better opportunity for success.
And you guys will get to go speak to more people.
That's right.
So you're going national. Are you going to meet Linda McMahon again? And if so, will you tell her I said hi?
Sure, I will. I don't know that I'll get to meet her again, but I will absolutely pass that along.
Hey, we're way past late for a break, so we're going to take a little break right now. When we come back, we got all kinds of other stuff to talk about. I hope we can get to 3/4 of it.
Sounds great.
All right, we'll be right back. You're listening to Town Talk. We got Dr. Grant Swallows and Sarah Cantor with us at 8:19 in the nursery capital. Stick around, y'all. We're coming right back.
We don't need no thought control.
Lester's Body Shop is located at 212 Old Morrison Road in the West Riverside area. Owner Terry Fowler values all of his customers. He is the best place to take your car, truck, van, or SUV for any type of body work. And one estimate from Lester's is all you need. Friendly, professional, reliable, and dependable. That's Terry and the gang at Lester's Body Shop, 212 Old Morrison Road. Call 473-5421.
Hello, this is Devonia King with NHC Home Care. We are celebrating 54 years of compassionate care. Yes, that's right. This July marks 54 years of NHC Home Care serving families with love, dedication, and excellence in home health care. Since 1971, we've grown together, we've supported one another, and made meaningful differences in the lives of those we serve. To our patients, families, caregivers, and to our community, thank you for trusting us for over 5 decades. We are proud to continue the journey with you. Here's to the next chapter of care, compassion, and commitment.
Hi folks, this is David Mason Simpson with DM Simpson, Realtors and Auctioneers. If you're looking for a realtor to list your home, farm, land, or commercial property, we're ready to go to work for you. We'll evaluate your property and then promote it locally, regionally, and nationally. If you've been looking for the service you deserve in the real estate business, call the friendly folks selling Middle Tennessee and beyond at 473-LAND. DM Simpson, Realtors and Auctioneers, serving you since 2007.
Busy day? Reddick Brown Ford makes service simple with our pickup and delivery program. That's right. Whether you're at home or at work, we'll come to you, pick up your vehicle, complete your service, and bring it right back. No waiting rooms, no schedule juggling, just convenient, reliable service on your terms. From oil changes to brakes and more, let our team handle the driving so you don't have to. Ready to schedule? Call Amanda at Reddick Brown Ford in Morrison or visit reddickbrownford.com to schedule your pickup and delivery today.
Getting a loan can sometimes be confusing and intimidating. You may have questions before you make the decision to borrow money. If you need help with a car, home, or personal loan, I'd be glad to talk it over with you. Come by and see me, Meredith Woodley, or any of our lending team. At Security Federal Savings Bank, we look forward to helping you find the answers you need to feel at ease with your next purchase. That's Security Federal Savings Bank, the friendliest bank in town. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Warehouse Discount Grocery, serving McMinnville and Warren County with the best meats, freshest produce, and the best prices on all your favorite groceries. 5-pound Idaho potatoes, $2.19. Pillsbury toaster strudel, 2 for $3. Pepsi Mountain Dew Starry, 16-ounce 6-pack bottles, 3 for $12, and fresh 92% lean ground chicken, $1.99 a pound. Be sure to check out the full-service deli featuring meats from Charter Reserve. Open 7 days a week at 835 Smithville Highway. That's Warehouse Discount Groceries.
Up in the morning and out to school. The teacher is teaching the golden rule.
Welcome back into Town Talk. I'm Rob. Their mics are on.
Hot mic, hot mic.
If you put those headphones on, Sarah, you'd know when the music started.
That was my fault.
Oh, it's okay.
He was talking to me.
We're here with Dr. Grant Swallows and Sarah Cantor, the Warren County School System. Want to thank all our fine sponsors, including the great folks over at Reddick Brown Ford. General Manager Chris Chalfant and his staff at Reddick Brown Ford are doing everything they can for the community. And they're doing everything they can to get you into a brand new Ford car, truck, or SUV. Because at Reddick Brown, the customer comes first. There's no hassle. There's no pressure. They got a huge Edge. A lot of people say it's the biggest selection ever of Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs. From test drive to drive home, they make the process easy and simple. So make that short drive on Highway 55. Check out their selection at ReddickBrownFord.com. And as always, we thank them for supporting Town Talk and everything we do. Now, guys, we're back talking about Warren County Schools with Dr. Grant Swallows and Sarah Cantrell, the communications coordinator of the Warren County School System. And I was going to talk about those letter grades, but we're going to skip that for right now.
Okay.
Because we've got big things going on over at the Warren County School System, particularly at the Warren County High School, which is priority one of the $10 million in capital outlays that the school system pulled out of reserves last June and put into the county budget for this year.
That's right.
Priority one became expanding the Warren County High School cafeteria.
That's right.
So tell me why that became priority one and where we are progress-wise on that.
Yeah, so
and Connor, we're going to go to my screen on this when we get to that point.
One thing you've heard from the new high school that's 31 years old now is that traditionally the cafeteria has been just and more so the eating space when I say cafeteria. The kitchen where we serve food is in pretty good shape, but now as far as having enough seats for kids to be able to sit has always been a struggle. Sarah shared that when she was there, kids would go to the...
You had two choices.
Yeah.
You could either do the cafeteria or the gym lobby.
Or the gym lobby, right,
Yeah.
the vending machine.
Yeah, or they would open the concession stands too.
Yeah.
But still, you've got people
had
having Doritos for lunch.
But both were full.
Right.
Absolutely full. So.
And we had to limit those Dorito options back when we put some more restrictions on nutrition about 10, 15 years ago. So ultimately, we've got kids in a confined space that, especially in those first few days of the semester where people are still trying to get routines and figure out where they're going to sit for the entire semester, where we've got kids standing up. But the administration's done a great job of trying to open some of the courtyard spaces, but when it's 30 degrees outside, going outside to sit and eat lunch is not really good. So we knew that space needed to be expanded. And so we got with our architects, Upland Design, and they put together a great design. And so we've shared some pictures, I think, with you, Rob. And
yeah, Connor, if you can go ahead and throw my screen, which I'm plugged in here, up on the live. Thank you.
So if you're looking at that, you can see kind of where your cursor is. That's the existing part.
This is the cafeteria now, where my little arrow is.
That's right.
And
this
would be our expansion.
That's correct.
It looks to be gigantic.
Well, it's about somewhere between 5,000 and 8,000 square feet.
Is that proportion-wise? Are we talking about doubling? Or are we?
We're probably about double our capacity.
Right at double the size.
That's right.
Now, I remember when you first brought up the capital outlays money to county commissioners at budget time. I remember someone saying, I believe it might have been Commissioner Taylor, said when you said one of our priorities is going to be expanding the cafeteria, and immediately some of the younger commissioners that attended Warren County High said that thing was small the day we moved in.
Mm-hmm.
So Trevor last week after the Sports Authority we were talking, he said he remembers times where it was so crowded in the cafeteria that you get in line to get your food. By the time you finally got your food, your lunch period was almost over.
That's right. Yeah.
Because people work their way through the line. Now they got to find somewhere to sit. Now they go to this. By the time you got sat down, there was a space available. It was almost time. You get to wolf it down.
Yeah.
So now we're talking about doubling the size. Here's another photo.
Yeah.
These two cats here in the capri pants with the Euro bag.
Yeah, that's right.
But this is all of this is proposed new.
That's right. And so if you look in the middle section there, there's a little inset where it's a smaller.
Let's zoom.
Yeah. So that's a stairwell. So if you think about the existing cafeteria, above it are classrooms. So those windows are classrooms. So we cannot do away with that stairwell. And so the new cafeteria would be connected via that little addition right there. That will be a enclosed, for lack of a better term, breezeway to where kids can walk from the existing area into the new area. And so
just stairs in there, or
so stairs would be behind it, and we can't do away with that because of you've got to have an egress for if there were to be fire alarm or fire. So those stairs, that existing area is going to stay. And so we had to be able to connect it. And so that's why that kind of looks a little funny. But what I love about this design is if you're looking from one thing that was important to me is that if you look at it from the front of the building, by adding on to it this way, it's not going to really do away with the proportion of the front. If you think about it, the auditorium and the band room are going out the other side on the right side.
Right.
So when you look at the building from the front, you're not going to see proportions really change a whole lot. So excited about that. You can see we are going to have a sidewalk that will connect the front of the building to the the larger parking area. That's something that's been needed quite a while as well. So one of the things that we talked about, if you see at the end here of that, is that our auditorium is also built a little bit smaller. We cannot hold a large meeting in the auditorium. And so also I thought by building this space large enough, there's going to be a stage inside this auditorium to where you could potentially hold a meeting as well, or it's not like we're going to be putting on productions in there, but it would give a space to have a larger meeting if you needed to.
If you had, for example, a school board meeting on some hot topic.
That's right.
If you said it's something that was, electronic device
we were going to
level,
take away cell phones.
Something where there's going to be a lot of public feedback. There's going to be a lot of people that want to be here. You could say we're going to move the meeting to the WCHS cafeteria to allow for more people to get in, because you got a nice space now, but if 200 folks show up, we're in trouble.
Well,
this could alleviate that.
Absolutely. And also we want to be good members of our community as well. By designing it the way it is, we could potentially offer this to, civic groups that would need to have a large meeting space, or, like I said, the football team had their banquet. It would be an opportunity for people in the community to be able to use that as well. So we're really excited about that. If you scroll down there, I think you've got one of the interior. Because we don't have classrooms above, obviously you can tell it goes. It's a really tall building, a tall room. You can see the design, the columns there, and then some of those the acoustic, because you don't want it to be loud. Actually, you want the cafeteria to be loud, but you don't want it to where you can't hear.
You don't want it to be overly loud, though.
That's
I understand.
Right. Yeah. So one of the things that we went back to on the design is we're going to have to add some bathrooms in there. Initially, it was designed without bathrooms because there are bathrooms right outside the existing cafeteria. But as we talked about it, if we do open it to the community, it would be nice to be able to lock it off from the rest of the building. That way the community could just come right in there and have bathrooms and have spots. So we're excited about that. We're actually, one reason, Sarah, she's working right now. So Warren County Schools is starting our own Instagram page. So those pictures are going to be on our Instagram page. Sarah, tell them what the page is.
It is at Warren Schools TN.
At Warren Schools TN on the Instagram. They've been trying to teach me the Instagram since I got here last March.
Well, drop the "the."
I still haven't taken a.
Drop the "the."
What, the? It's not the Instagram?
Don't age yourself here.
It's not the Instagram?
It's Instagram.
What, if you need something, you don't go over to the Walmart?
No. Or the Kroger's.
You don't go to the Kroger's?
Yes.
I got a question. Acid Wash here over on the far left. What's this guy doing? What's he working with here?
I hope he's not on the phone.
He's got
some
sort of he has some sort of easel.
Yeah, I don't know if he's drawing or something.
Maybe he's making a little art.
It may be.
During his lunch break.
Maybe.
A menu. So. He may be posting the menu.
These are great photos or great renderings, and we appreciate the Upland folks for putting them out, but I don't think we would be talking about doubling the size of the cafeteria if there were
only 6, 8 people.
9 folks in there.
Yeah. Yeah, so take it. So those that are watching or looking on Instagram, you can insert yourself here.
Imagine this with 200 people in it.
That's right, or more.
Or more.
And
right.
So we're excited about this.
And
so you asked,
and it matches the aesthetic of the building.
Yeah.
It's not going to be just some thing stuck out on the end.
Right.
It goes. It looks great. Is it coming in the price range that?
Yeah,
you were hoping.
So great question. We don't know. I can't answer that yet because they're working on the construction documents, which the process is. So if you were going to go build a house, Rob, with all the money that you make here at Main Street Media,
Sure.
You would just go out and get a plan and talk to a builder and have the land, and you'd go to work. But that's not the way it happens in the school system. So you got to go through the architect, you got to get through the construction documents, you got to put a bid spec, you got to put bid specs together, and then you put it out for bid, close bids, then you open those bids, and then you have to decide on which bid you're going to choose. So we are not to the bid part yet, but as soon as they finish the construction documents, we'll move that direction. We hope to break ground. I would love to break ground in the summer, just so that a lot of the hard work can be done while kids are not there. But obviously, if we would be able to continue construction throughout a school year, because we would not be affecting.
You're not going to be able to put this thing together in the 2-month summer break.
Absolutely.
But much like a couple of years ago at Centertown, when they added on a wing with some more classrooms, they work around the students rather than the students having to work around them.
That's right.
And they got that done in relatively short order.
Yep.
This is a much bigger project, but along the same lines. They're going to have to set up and work knowing students are going to be there.
Yeah.
And so as long as once these drawings are approved, and changes are made as you see fit, then it becomes a matter of they tell you, well, that if we do it this way, it'll cost that much, and then it's bid time. Right?
That's right.
Because in government, everything from what kind of material you use on the roof to what color paint you use for the walls, everything has to go to a bid.
That's right.
Unlike, like you were saying, if I decided to build, and I'd probably build 2, just in case I didn't like one of them, because I make Main Street Media money.
That's right.
Every single part, top to bottom, T to B, has to get bidded out.
Well, so you bid on a contractor, right? So that contractor would make the decision, hey, I can build this for, let's say, $2.5 million. That's what I'm holding. I'm holding my crossing my thumbs or crossing my fingers on that. So hoping for that figure, and then they would choose the subcontractors from there, and then we start choosing that. Now, if we choose a really high-end flooring material, then that would be on us, and that would potentially cause the price to go up. But that you also bid that out in the bid specs to say,
it has the main contractor will say, and the wiring is going to be done by this company, and the flooring the roof's going to be done by these people. That all is part of their package they submit to the county.
That's right,
for approval. Okay,
but when we put cafeteria furniture in there, we will have to bid all that out. Anything outside the project, we would have to bid out, just like you said.
So you started with $10 million to go toward projects. This is project 1.
It is.
If this comes in, let's say this comes in at the $2.5 million that you're hoping it does.
Yeah.
That leaves us with $7.5 million. What's next?
So track at the high school was also something that was talked about quite a bit. That was a priority. Talked about this with the Sports Authority last week. We don't have any area in Warren County where our high school team can host a track meet. So we that is next priority. We also are working on a refresh of the West Gymnasium. That was talked a lot about last week as well. And that's a refresh. When I call that a refresh, that gym, my goal for that gym is for them to be able to host elementary basketball games, and we can do that currently with what we have. We've got to put down a floor. We've got to put goals together. We need to replace their bleachers. We need to paint it. We need to put some aesthetics there. So excited about that project too. High school gym bleachers need to be replaced. Those are 31 years old. They're huge. They're causing damage. They're not working, and we're losing chairs and all kinds of things. But they're playing me out on music.
They are playing us out because we're just zipping past break times like we know what we're doing.
Where you lean in and keep going, just talk over music.
Yeah,
the Golden Globes. Oscars.
Let's grab a short break, and when we come back, we'll wrap up with you guys just talking. We'll try to hit the high points of some of these other projects and some other things being discussed at the school system. We're on Town Talk. It's 8:38. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Why don't
don't you head over to Chicken Chef and enjoy a fresh made-to-order meal, or choose from the all-time favorite like the Chicken Nugget Dinner. Stop in for breakfast, order right off the menu with sausage, gravy, fresh homemade biscuits, or try their delicious tenderloin, egg, and cheese biscuit, just to name a few. Whatever your taste buds call for, you're sure to find it at Chicken Chef. They've been serving Warren and surrounding counties for over 40 years. Stop in today, Chicken Chef on the Strip in McMinnville. You can call your order in to go at 473-5020.
Ready for a new journey? Durham School Services is hiring school bus drivers in McMinnville. Stop by 126 Middle School Drive Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. for on-the-spot interviews. Bring a friend. Enjoy flexible hours and competitive pay starting at $16 an hour. Want more info? Text JOBS to 63552. That's JOBS to 63552. It's all about the journey, theirs and yours.
Enter a world of action, suspense, comedy, and romance at 3 Star Cinema, where the latest stars shine and the perfect movie captivates you. Now showing
David, rated PG. Primate, rated R. Avatar, Fire and Ash, rated PG-13. Zootopia 2, rated PG. The SpongeBob Movie, rated PG.
Call the 24-hour movie line for showtimes at 473-7600. Experience your hometown movies at 3 Star Cinema.
Come on in and see how good it feels.
You'll always be treated right when you arrive at Ed Rogers Chevrolet with the new Chevrolet Am vehicles, plus a great selection of quality used vehicles. At Ed Rogers Chevrolet, there's also an outstanding service department, proud to be family-owned for over 50 years.
So come on in and see how good it feels.
Get that great feeling of saving money today at Ed Rogers Chevrolet in Sparta and EdRogersChevy.net.
Warehouse Discount Grocery, serving McMinnville and Warren County with the best meats, freshest produce, and the best prices on all your favorite groceries. 5-pound Idaho potatoes, $2.19. Pillsbury toaster strudel, 2 for $3. Pepsi Mountain Dew Starry, 16-ounce 6-pack bottles, 3 for $12. And fresh 92% lean ground chicken, $1.99 a pound. Be sure to check out the full-service deli featuring meats from Charter Reserve. Open 7 days a week at 835 Smithville Highway. That's Warehouse Discount Groceries.
Make the places you care about more comfortable and energy efficient with TVA Energy Right. It all starts at EnergyRight.com, where you can find everything you need to lower your energy usage for your home or your business. Contact Caney Fork Electric Energy Advisors at 931-473-3116 or go to EnergyRight.com to start living and working more energy efficiently. Caney Fork Electric along with EnergyRight.com for all your energy needs. Brought to you by Caney Fork Electric Cooperative and TVA.
Great music selection.
Hey, welcome back to Town Talk 841 in the Nursery Capital. We're here with Sarah Cantrell, the Communications Coordinator for Warren County Schools and Director of said Warren County Schools, Dr. Grant Swallows. We've been talking about capital improvements like the expanded cafeteria and the West Elementary Gym, the Warren County High School track, all sorts of things like that that reserve money is going to be used for in a very prudent and hopefully expeditious manner.
That's right.
One thing that came out right around the holidays, last time you were here, they were about to release the letter grades for schools around the state. Now, these are, I can't remember the name of the group, the state report card that the Tennessee
Department of
Education puts out. Yeah, they put the state report card out. We had 5 schools that got Bs. Unfortunately, we topped out at B. We didn't have any A's, but we had 5 Bs, and we had a couple of C's, a couple of D's. We did have 1 F. We talked a little bit, because the list hadn't come out yet, about this the last time you were on the air with us. My question is, how important do you see stuff like this, these letter grades? How much merit does that carry with it when they're handed out from the state level? Does it cut state funding? Have we lost funding because of things like this ever in the 10 years they've done it? And do you feel like it's a fair system? Because I know they have 3 or 4 different factors that weigh into your overall grade, but one gets 50%, one gets 40%, then one gets 10%. What do you think about the system?
Well, so first of all, it's intended to inform the work of what the school is doing as far as accountability goes. All right, so let's stop there. This letter grade is simply about test scores from, in our elementary schools, grades 3 through 8, and our high schools, grades 9 through 12. So doesn't take into account anything outside of that accountability. So, but I can make the case that your child's going to bring home a report card here, actually in the next week or so. And so letter grades are traditionally what's informed your child's progress at school. So the General Assembly, in their infinite wisdom, said, hey, let's go ahead and give schools a letter grade too. And so they actually put it into place probably 10 years ago, but they never could get it together. And so it's only been happening for the last 3 years.
So they started the program. I was reading up. They started the program in 2016.
That's right.
But they've only actually given you the grades
for 3 years.
It seems, and correct me if I'm speaking out of school, pun intended. It seems like an oversimplified way for people that don't have students in schools across the state.
Sure.
To say, oh, well, that school's doing well. They
That's
got a B.
That's right.
Or that school's not doing so great. They got a D.
Yeah.
When it really, 40% of the grade is quote unquote growth.
Mm-hmm.
How much better did this kid do on a test than they did the year before?
Yeah.
Well, what if they did the same?
Mm-hmm.
Then your growth grade doesn't go up, and that's 40% of this letter grade.
Yeah. So
it seems oversimplified, and to cater to folks that they really just want to say we've got great schools in our community. Look, they're all B's.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts?
Yeah. So I
know you can't poo-poo the system.
No, I can
overall,
because I'm going to right here real quick. I will just say we're not afraid of accountability. That's the thing. People think we try to hide behind it. Again, the letter grades are what they are. The achievement rates are what they are. The growth rates are what they are. And do we need to make improvement? Absolutely, we know that. We can go back to 2010 and show that our achievement rates need to improve. That's been a long-standing thing in our school system. We need to improve. However, with that being said, I'll give you the greatest example of why I don't think the letter grade system is perfect. Eastside Elementary last year was an A. They were celebrated as one of the top 5 schools nationally by NIET.
Yeah, they won $10,000. Right.
That's right, and had a chance to win $50,000, and so was recognized in Washington D.C. for all the great work. Well, guess what their grade was this year? A D. So you go from an A one year to a D the next year. So if your child went from an A 9 weeks to a D the next 9 weeks, you'd be saying, "Whoa!"
You'd be in somebody's office.
That's right. What is happening now? That's happened before, but I can tell you unequivocally. I didn't say that right. Unequivocally. There you go. That Eastside didn't do much worse last year than they did the year before. Their growth wasn't as good, but guess what? Their growth was so high the year before.
How much better can you get?
That's right. And so they were an A one year and a D the next. And so I just would like our community to understand this is you just said it very well, an oversimplified way to say this is how they did last year. Eastside is not a D level school. Now, maybe their growth wasn't where they wanted to be and they earned a D last year, but trust me, they'll come back. And so it's just another way for us to put out the narrative of our schools need this or our schools need that. Again, I want to say, we're not afraid of that. I'll talk to you all day long. I can stay here all day to talk to you about accountability. But at the same time, it's one of those ways that public shapes the narrative of how our schools are doing.
There you go. We're getting desperately out of time, and I apologize for that, but the show's only so long. Let's wrap up by asking this. As we go into the second half of the school year, we're halfway through the 2025-2026 school year. Do you feel like we're where we want to be? Or is everything running as smoothly as you hoped it would be at this point? And when May gets here, and boys, May will be here before you know it, will we be able to look back and say, yeah, we got everything done in the 25-26 school year that we wanted to get done?
Sarah, you want to answer that or you want me to answer?
You go first.
Okay. Well, it's been a good school year so far. Been very pleased with how our kids have done a lot of great things. There's been a lot of great things that we've put out, a lot of great newsmaker articles, and we want to be known for the good things, but ultimately there are some bad things that happen that we embrace. But one of the things that I shared with I send out an email every Monday morning and to try to encourage our faculty and staff is that, we ultimately have to continue to work. Those kids have to continue to come to school and understand that those letter grades that are going to be talked about next January are going to be taken from the tests that they're going to take over the next couple of months. And so I don't want to ever think that school is all about tests. That's something that informs how our schools are doing. But when I look at the work Sarah's doing to kind of compile all the good things that are happening at our schools, you just have to understand Warren County should be very proud of what's happening in our school system and our individual schools. And that's ultimately why I come to work every day. And she's doing a great job of compiling that for us and putting that out. So go to our Facebook page, go to our new Instagram page, and see all the good things.
Warren Schools TN on
Instagram.
On Instagram.
If you want to be really cool, you can just call it Insta.
Oh, I'm not ready for that yet. Hey, we appreciate everything you guys do for our kids. I want to speak for every parent in Warren County. So we appreciate everything the school system does. All you teachers out there, we appreciate you, even though we make fun of you for only working 180 days a year. That was the royal we. Thank you guys for coming on. Can't wait to talk to you next month when we'll have all kinds of new school stuff to talk about. And heck, can't wait till we get up in that new cafeteria.
That's right. Thanks, Rob.
I'll buy you a slush puppy.
Hey, all right.
Are you interested in a career in healthcare? Planning to be a nurse or other healthcare professional? Did you know that NHC Healthcare offers a free CNA training class? A class is offered monthly right here at our McMinnville location. Did I mention that it's free? You can apply on our website at www.nhccare.com to get started on a super rewarding career.
With the changing of the seasons, Middle Tennessee is a beautiful place to be. Now is the perfect time to purchase or remodel your home or to buy that boat, camper, or land you've been looking at. This is Matt Ritchie, loan officer at Security Federal, and I'm here to help make these dreams a reality. So whether you're ready to make a big purchase, invest for retirement, or just establish your credit, come see us at Security Federal. We are the local bank with smiling faces, always happy to help you. See why we are known as the friendliest bank in town. Security Federal, member FDIC, Equal Housing Loan.
McMinnville, you're a part of me. McMinnville, McMinnville, Tennessee. There's nothing like you anywhere around. I'm proud to say you're my hometown.
Feeling awful and don't know what you've got? Flu, strep, COVID, even a cold sore? Skip the long wait and head straight to Graves Family Pharmacy. We offer test and treat right here, right now. Get tested, get answers, and get the medication you need in one stop. No long lines, no wasted time, just local care from people you trust.
Graves Family Pharmacy. Test it, treat it, feel better fast.
McMinnville, Tennessee.
At Pioneer Building Supply, we're your one-stop shop for lumber, tools, and building supplies. Whether you're tackling a major renovation or just need a few materials for a small project, we've got you covered. From framing to finishing touches, we have the products and expertise to help you get the job done right. Stop by and see us today at 231 Northgate Drive, Suite 250, McMinnville, or give us a call at 931-473-7777. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is always ready to help you with whatever you need for your next project. For 50 years, Pioneer Building Supply has been the trusted name in construction materials. We've built our reputation on quality, service, and the commitment to your success. Pioneer Building Supply, building your dreams since 1975.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Pioneer Building Supply, where good business make good friends.
Pioneer Building Supply. Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. Let it rain.
That's Flo Rida, you say?
That is Flo Rida.
Very cool. Hey, welcome back into Town Talk. We've just got a little bit of show left, so we're going to try to get a lot of it in real quick. Special thanks to our guest today, Dr. Grant Swallows and Sarah Cantor from the Warren County School System. We appreciate them coming on and giving us all the info they do each and every month. And thanks to our sponsors, including Superama, Teden's Superama Foods over there on West Morford Street. Go by and see them and tell them we said, hey, they've got some of the greatest selections of produce, meat, dairy, you name it, snacks, lunchbox fodder for the kids. You name it, they got it. Don't forget to download the Bright Isles app so you can get coupons straight to your cell phone while you're in there shopping and cash those things in when you get up to the cash register. That's Superama, West Morford Street. Historic downtown McMinnville. Tell them Rob sent you. Connor, we got just a little bit of time left, but it is time for national fake holidays, celebrity birthdays, and the real local celebrity birthdays, including today's Captain D's winner. Connor, did you know that today's National Rubber Ducky Day?
It's National Rubber Ducky Day.
Rubber Ducky, you're the one. It's also Make Your Dream Come True Day, which means it's another Hall & Oates holiday.
Oh, there
Didn't we
you go.
recently have Hall & Oates holidays?
Yeah, we had something.
Here's another one. Make your dream. You make your dream come true. It's National Sticker Day. If you've got something that's sticky, stick it on something because it's celebrating the colorful and collectible world of stickers. It's National Clean Off Your Desk Day. Yeah, good luck with that in my little office. And it's National Skeptics Day.
Oh.
And I've been a skeptic all my life, and I'm skeptical about the fact that I'll be cleaning off a desk later. Celebrity birthdays for January 13th. People you've actually heard of. Julia Louis-Dreyfus. She aged like fine wine.
She did.
Orlando Bloom. He's on the Pirates show and the Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
They say. Patrick Dempsey. McDreamy.
Oh, yeah, he was
I believe he was McDreamy on Grey's Anatomy.
And he was in Eli Ross Thanksgiving.
He was in all kinds of things. Back in the 80s, he was in almost everything. Liam Hemsworth from the Hunger Games. It's his birthday today. Gosh, he was born in 1990.
That's not Thor, right?
That's not Thor. That's Thor's brother. Speaking of Grey's Anatomy, Shonda Rhimes celebrating a birthday today. So's Trace Atkins. Trace Atkins' birthday is today.
Didn't he film a movie here?
He filmed a movie right at the Warren County Fairgrounds. And somebody named Connor McDavid, who is a star hockey player for the Edmonton Oilers.
You know, that's my favorite team over there in Edmonton.
The Edmonton Oilers?
Yeah.
Your favorite team? Not me. Mine's the Sudbury Bulldogs. On this day in history, Dr. Strangelove premiered in London. On this day in 82, an Air Florida jet crashed into the 14th Street Bridge in Washington, D.C. And on this day in 2021, Donald Trump became the first U.S. president impeached twice by the House of Representatives. So there you go. There's some celebrity birthdays, some national pretend holidays, and some todays in history.
Do you think at some point they're just going to stop letting planes fly over D.C.?
I wouldn't be surprised.
And be like, listen.
It's kind of hard to fly in without flying over at least part of it, though.
Yeah, that's true.
It'd be a great place to be an Uber driver if they ever did make that rule. Because you'd have to fly into, like, Bowie, Maryland or somewhere. And
take that hour drive in.
Why not? Hey, we got a little Ronnie for our trouble.
Little Ronnie. It is actually Little Ronnie. we couldn't spring for full size.
We can't afford Big Ronnie every day. What do you think? We're made out of money? Ladies.
Happy birthday.
Oh, don't you sing so sweet. Happy birthday on this seesaw weather of a January 13th to the following. These birthday boys and girls were submitted by people onto our Facebook page or called in. Happy birthday to Amanda Michelle Turner, Jeremy Wellman, Beth Glazner, Nancy Bratcher, Ralph Powers Jr. Thank you, Ronnie. Happy birthday to Emery Cummings, Bryson Jaden, Ann DeLoach, Chad Taylor, Brenda Holland, Ethan Duncan, Stephanie Crouch. Happy birthday to friend of the show, Terry Bell. And happy anniversary to Terry and Becky Bell. And a very happy birthday to today's winner of the Captain D's gift certificate, Wanda Smith. Happy birthday to all you guys and gals out there. And a very special happy birthday to our pal, County Executive Terry Bell, who I believe is also celebrating his anniversary. Can you imagine?
A birthday and an
birthday
anniversary.
and an anniversary. Now, that's the second person I know in my life that got married on their birthday.
You know, that's actually a good idea.
You're never going to forget your
You'll
anniversary.
never forget the anniversary.
Exactly. That's a great strategy. I remember one time one of my very, very, very good friends got married on his birthday, and I remember going to my father, who's not with us anymore. Rest in peace, Dad. And I said, what a bad idea, because every year now when it's his birthday, he'll have to give her an anniversary present. He'll never get just a birthday present again. And my dad said, you'll get one this year.
It's not bad. Yeah.
And I don't know because I wasn't there, but I imagine he did. So happy birthday to all you folks. Hey, we got just a couple of minutes left, Connor.
Just a couple.
Before we wrap up this Tuesday episode of Town Talk. We appreciate all you guys being with us. We appreciate everybody submitting their birthdays. We certainly appreciate our fine guest coming on and talking to us about all things school related. We'd appreciate it if somebody could come put together an electric chainsaw for Jennifer, because I tried and I failed miserably. She put that in the comments long ago, about an hour ago, in fact. And we hope you join us tomorrow. Guess what? We're going to be welcoming Raven Young back to this seat tomorrow. We're welcoming her back with open arms. She's been up in the Big Apple, and I'm sure she's going to have stories to tell about her trip to New York City. And we're also going to have a guest, and I can't right now for the life of me remember who that
Joe Harvey
guest is.
and
Joe Harvey and Ashley Wright from the Park Theater. They got something new going on.
They do.
That
They're
want to
always
tell
doing
us
something.
about. Coming up later this week, we got Ella Richmond from the Young Men United organization. She's going to be talking about the MLK Day Unity Walk that's coming up on Monday. And then Friday, District Attorney Matt Culvert is going to be dropping by. He's got some things he wants to talk about. So, until tomorrow, y'all, have a great one. We'll see you then.
WBMC McMinnville, 960 AM and 97.7 FM.